on Tjart with the Central Alberta Film Festival, and I'm here today with Dallas Arcand, who's the three-time world champion hoop dancer, and he has brought his feature documentary Hoop Life to the film festival here this weekend. Good to have you here, Dallas. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. And so, what is exactly hoop dancing? I'm not sure I've heard of it before, but tell us a bit about what exactly it is.
Hoop dancing is an indigenous North American dance, and it's one of the oldest dances in North America because of its roots and its history and its connection to the indigenous people of North America. And originally the hoop dancing was actually a healing dance that our ancestors did in times of ceremony, or anything to do with our ceremonies is healing, and our dancing is about healing, not only just for self but for community and for the world. So the world needs that healing acknowledgement from us, and that is our indigenous way of life. So the hoop dance today has turned into a storytelling dance, and it's evolved from the ceremonial roots, because originally, in the original hoop dance ceremony, it wasn't a performance like how you see it, and the different performances I've done schools, I've done the Calgary Stampede, I've done the Olympics, I've even done Red Deer at New Year's Eve. I've come to perform for the festivities here. I've been across the country and performing hoop dancing.
Yeah. And when did you get started in hoop dancing? Like when you were young, or how did that start?
It was an accidental discovery, I guess, for me, because I had a friend in high school whom was a hoop dancer, and I didn't know at the time. And I went to his house and I seen these hoops under his bed, and I thought it was strange for a young teenage guy to have hoops, and hula hooping wasn't that popular, and most guys don't do hula hooping that I know. There's only a few, and they're kind of circus type.
Yeah. So. And you were saying that it's like a storytelling dance. So what kind of stories are told with the hoop dance?
The hoop dance is basically a storytelling dance, and how we tell our creation story and our connection to the universe. It's a storytelling dance that expresses and reflects upon life, and everybody's interpretation of the story is different, depends who's watching or looking. So it's a story basically without using words. It's kind of strange like that, but it's not really something you'd want to write in a book. It's just something you have to see, right?
Right. You were telling me earlier about hoop dancing is it's like a lifestyle as well, and how does that translate into a lifestyle for you?
For me, it's a constant commitment of every day, getting up and practicing in the mornings, and going for jogs to stay in shape, and then you got to work on your outfit. You got to constantly be doing maintenance, and then for your hoops, and then on top of that, you have to practice and condition yourself. Whether if it's just a few spins of the hoop in the hand here and there, it's really a constant lifestyle that you have to commit to. Even your diet too. Like I can't really eat too much KFC or McDonald's or anything.
That's probably good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So I try to balance it out. Like it is a lifestyle, and at the same time, I make the effort to be connected to my community and my family, and to the cultural activities that are around us in our community. Like the more as I go on in life, I feel like a stronger connection to the culture.
You were talking to me earlier also about hoop dancing as there's an educational component to it. Now you're teaching stories, you're telling stories. What other aspects of education do you see in hoop dancing?
Hoop dancing can be educational in many forms, physically for the movement that takes place. It teaches you to be ambidextrous, and what you do on the right, you have to teach yourself to do on the left, vice versa. And you cross that hoop throughout your body, and it teaches you different body movements, different spatial movements, spatial awareness. It teaches you and gives you a workout too, because even just holding up the hoop or spinning the hoop for 10 seconds is like doing maybe 5 reps of 10, 15 pounds or whatever, right? So it kind of works out to the same, because you're building core muscles and stuff like that. And then for the mind, it is very stimulating to the mind, because it occupies your mind in the calculation of physics, and it occupies your mind in the study of momentum and rhythm and counting, and there's understanding the history and the philosophy for the dancing and for the culture. And the other educational components too is that it stimulates wellness and confidence and your emotional being. So you're really connecting to yourself, because you're challenging yourself to spin the hoop, to make up little movements with the hoop, make up your own little style with the hoop, and then challenge yourself to see if you can do some of the tricks with the hoop. And that's how hoop dance has been a educational tool for me in schools for my entire career. And I see it only just growing in momentum, and I see that many more young people are connecting to this, and it's really good to see. Like, even my son is a hoop dancer too. He just came back from the Pyeongchang Olympics.
Wow, that's great. Well, we're very glad that you're here at the Central Alberta Film Festival this weekend, and best of luck for your film in the festival. Thanks a lot, Dallas.
Thank you.
Thanks.